Hello there. Great Britain's new Prime Minister Liz Truss should lead her party out of the crisis. But with its controversial economic reforms, however, she has primarily done, her political opponents a favour. Just a few weeks ago, the governing Tories in Great Britain appointed a new Prime Minister, and that is Liz Truss. She was supposed to pull the party out of the polls after a scandalous predecessor, Boris Johnson, left. So far, only the opposition has benefited from her first steps as head of government. The Labour Party hit a new poll high. As the conservative newspaper The Times reported on Tuesday, the Social Democrats under party leader Keir Starmer were 17 percentage points ahead of Prime Minister Truss' ruling Conservatives in a recent YouGov survey. This is the largest margin since Labour won the election under then Prime Minister Tony Blair in 2001. According to this, in a general election, 45% of voters would currently vote for Labour and only 28% for the Tories. And meanwhile, at the Labour Party conference, Starmer denied the Tories' leadership in the current economic crisis. Truss and her party had lost control of the British economy, is what Starmer said at the Liverpool meeting. The only way to stop this downward trend is a Labour government, he says. What we have seen from the government in the past few days is unprecedented, said the opposition politician. Instead, he promised investments in healthcare, education, and a green prosperity plan against climate change. And there at the Labour Party conference, Starmer had quite some easy way of doing things now if you look what the Tory government is doing and how economy and even the banks are reacting on this with tax cuts and the benefits or the people who benefit from this. That is an easy way for Labour to fight against this. And so Starmer can easily do this with saying Labour is now the party of the middle and the party of sound money. First the country, then the party, he said of his leadership role, once again describing Labour as the political wing of the British people. And with that he borrowed a phrase from ex-Prime Minister Blair. The new Prime Minister Liz Truss from the Conservative Tories had herself admitted that her course was more favourable to the well-off. The opposition accused the government that capping energy prices would cost billions and would have to be financed on credit, which would later fall back on the taxpayer. Economists have also expressed concerns about potentially excessive debt, and the aid organization Oxfam spoke of a win-win situation for the richest. Following the announcement of the debt finance plans last week, the pound's exchange rate plummeted against the US dollar to its lowest level in 37 years. The government is actually hoping for a revival of the economy. A general election in Great Britain is not normally expected until sometime in the course of 2024. But there are already rumors that Prime Minister Truss could come under pressure from within her own party over those controversial measures. And I'll see you in my next video. I'll be back.